Inter Milan can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Çalhanoğlu, now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a sharp pass.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Çalhanoğlu. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Schneider. Costa Curta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Çalhanoğlu. Some really good ball movement.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
It's a mighty effort! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Danielson. And he goes cross-field. And Bastoni. Could be danger here! He's found a way through! And he's managed to get rid. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passing nice and neat. Played back in. Rodrigo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rice gets a good foot in there. Rice has been caught there, it's a foul. Alexander-Arnold. Rice, he won't be happy with that one. Darren Fletcher. Oh, no joy this time.
There will be 1 minute
Danielson.
at a time.
Whatever he... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be
So
thrown
we
away.
reached the halfway point.
Substitution
Inter
on the
really
field.
did turn up the tempo at the end of the
25,
half, and while they'll be
Fletcher.
disappointed not to
Coming on the
have
field
broken through,
is
obviously, the chances
number 14,
will come, provided they can
Wilshere.
keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positive.
He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. He's having a go! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. Wilshere. Vinicius Junior.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Wilshere. Oh, good-looking ball. Chouameni is offering some... And now the
The
hit!
attendance for this match was
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Rice. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Interesting ball. He's had a hit! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Adams. And Mendes. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That looks a good ball through. Çalhanoğlu. He's in space and looking for options. And that's been well dealt with. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eto'o. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alisson can pick that up.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nunez. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw,
And a quick
Peter, with a
reminder
good
today
mix
to
of
please
action
take
and
all the
plenty of
dustbins
talking points,
located by
and
the
it ended
entrance
with the
gate.
right result, in my
Thank you
opinion.
very much for your cooperation.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. He's having a go!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Oh, he's burst through! He's through! Chance!
There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's gone for a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Haaland, Rafinha.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Kimmich. Gavi puts his foot on the gas. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a sharp pass. And he's searching through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into space out wide. Haaland goes on a charge down the left. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Wirtz. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bastoni gets it away. Tchouaméni. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Haaland.
There will be
Punched
1 minute
away.
added time.
Oh, what has happened here? Rafinha puts a cross in. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first-half thoughts?
And now,
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Inter Milan head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So off we go once more.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's intervened well there. Wirtz. passing nice and neat. Kimmich. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Great hit! Vinicius Junior looking sharp there. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival.
Was 72,306.
And he's let fly! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it's certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to...
Has a goal! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. That's very much.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rafinha! Should have equalised.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, he's gone for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
3 minutes added time.
He is through here! And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away. And the number on the board is 3. And we're done. Inter Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat. Mbappe. No outsmarting him this time. And he's there to get it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Messi. Mendes clears.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He has found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through, so back it comes. Calhanoglu. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's away. He's had a shot! Foot in. Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Konate.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Inter. Number 9, Calhanoglu. Coming on to replace him.
So off we go once more.
Number 25.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rodrigo. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's found the way. Real chance! Oh, Oh, surely that deserved better.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Adams. Inter Milan, still this single goal behind. He's beaten the last man. And they win it back again. Oh, what a great
The attendance
chance!
for this match was 80,000.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Gavi. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vinicius Junior. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Brilliantly cut out. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's had it! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution for Inter, number 20, Mbappe.
Both sides
Number
then taking
10,
this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 6,
All square again
Vinicius
into the
Junior.
dying minutes.
coming on the field.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there
And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Haaland! Oh, well played, well played. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe! Mbappe has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gilberto Silva. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gilberto Silva. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.